Hello and good morning. Here at WPGN Studios, we welcome you. I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday out there. I know I'm kicking it off strong. Got a exciting stream today. Happy to be back in the saddle. Let's see if we can get a good streak going. First off, I'd like to give a big thank you to Big Lumbee, who contributed 1,220 total peanuts to Bowser Time Challenge Round 3. What will Bowser have in store for me? I don't know yet. That's what we will find out once we hit it, which we are 60-something% of the way there. Big Lumbee's fighting pollen at the moment, but you're doing well. That's good to hear. Hopefully I'm doing better. I am doing much better. Once I take care of this. Toon Pirate sneaking in there with a total of 2,630 total peanuts towards Bowser Time Round 3. Oh gosh. You're out of peanuts now. Alrighty. Well, since everyone's out of their nuts, I mean, whatever, you know what I mean. And I'll put this back on for now. And yes, I have a question for you, chat. And I will pin this. Bam. Manually unpin or end of stream. There we go. Stop. So today's question is, what is the worst thing to eat or drink before a live performance? Big Lumbee comes in with Doritos. 5W30. Is that like WD-40? An entire King Cobra. I don't know. I feel like that they have a lot of protein. Engine oil. Oh, okay. We are going to launch up RCT. Because I'd like to say that I chose possibly the worst thing to eat before a live performance. Oh my god, it captured the first time. I had a piece of toast with almond butter, and that's it. You want to know what really binds your vocal everything up? Almond butter or peanut butter. Alrighty. So last Friday, a cheeseburger. I think a cheeseburger wouldn't be that bad. Yeah, I had that and a yogurt, which also is like the worst thing to eat, you know. Moxie and I were talking about this the other day, where they were saying how, you know, we both were in musical theater and theater growing up, and they were saying how people were so like superstitious that they wouldn't drink milk or have any dairy like 24 hours before the show, like before the live show, because like it always left, you know, a phlegm. So we can make that a little bigger. There we go. Update available as always, but we are going to ignore that. I used to joke with the singers and hosts that you worked with at the scene you worked at about how we had milk and whiskey if they wanted. That's funny. Well, see, that's how we got on this this topic was because I was saying how in one of my performances, you know, the seniors in the class were, one of them was like so freaking cocky. You know, he was like, this is going to get me my scholarships, is being the Lion and the Wizard of Oz. And to celebrate, on the very first night of the show, brought a 24-pack of beer into our private Catholic school, thinking no one's going to see me bring this in, which of course people did, and he almost got cut from the show, but instead got suspended the next week. I want to pause this immediately because this is probably going to be, or this is going to be our toughest park yet. But yeah, so that was very funny. Is I just remember how cocky he was, and then he gets caught with like Bush Light, Dinky Park. Yes, the infamous Dinky Park. I forget what I called it. How dinky are we talking here? You're looking at the entire thing. If we'll come back to that. This is it. This is about as dinky as you can get. So let's see what our goal is. A small, cramped amusement park, which requires major expansion. And then the objective is to achieve a park value of at least $100,000 at the end of October, year 2. Now it says that requires major expansion. Real quickly, I'm going to do what I do, and then I always forget to do it again, is make my mouse bigger. Mouse setting, cursor size. We want that to be a very comfortable 4. There, now you guys can see my mouse a little better. I've seen McMansions that are bigger than this entire park. I believe that the biggest McDonald's is in France, I want to say. But yeah, so it says that major expansion is required. Well, let's see what's to offer here. Oh, we can't buy any of this land, but we can buy the land across the street. Now, how do you get over this? How do you get over the road? You can't buy this land. I liked Lumbie's idea earlier of, well, obviously you do a launch coaster and you launch them. You know, we got a big lake here or a pond. Launch them right into the pond. Perfect. You know, it's just like Action Park. How they really want you to do it is to buy this land, which you can go underneath. You could do tunnels underneath and then over here, expand. How I did it was probably the stupidest way, but my child brain was like, no, this is genius. I just manually moved guests. I bought land over here and put stuff, and I just picked them up one at a time and moved them over. And then when they were like upset, I would move them back. That's how I did it as a kid. Genius. I mean, it worked. I beat the scenario. We could only have $20,000 in loans, which is not that much, to be quite honest. I'm kind of getting the lay of the land here before we really kick off. We have the big boat, $1.50. Are we charging folks to come in? Come on in. No, it is free to get in. Awesome. We, of course, have a carousel for $1. Cloud 9, which is our observation tower here, for 50 cents. Oh, no. That can be $1. Ferris Wheel 1. They didn't even bother naming this stupid thing. Also $1. One rotation. We're cutting that ride in half. The Purple Peril. $1. And the Spiral Slide, which is one of my favorite color combinations. Can we dress up as monsters in Scooby-Doo? The road owners to sell it to us cheap. I like the cut of your jib. Oh wait, I wanted to see. Oh, we have no shops, no stalls, no restrooms, or information kiosks. So this is like just a tiny little park, you know. It's in this huge forest. You're just driving on the highway, and it's like, yeah, we're gonna pull over. Wait, where do you even? Oh my God, they have to walk from like a mile away. They gotta go over the highway in order to get into Dinky Park. Ride, what was it, 6 rides? And then they go home. Well, that ain't gonna cut it. We are going to need an information kiosk. Who's cutting my jib? Stop. Stop it. Get some help. I'm actually, oops, gonna drop. Oh, okay, right. Unpause, which is good because we want the music anyways. Number of rides, 6. Information kiosks, which we are going to, first off, we're going to need a color for our umbrellas. First color I see, we will change our umbrellas to. I'm going to bring these prices up a little bit. Otherwise, I'll just keep it red. I don't mind the red one bit. There's no drink stall here. What are we researching? We are going to need a drink stall. Get a bathroom as well. A bathroom. Purple. Okay. We are looking at. What was that? What was what? You have to bear with me. I am colorblind. I guess we're going with violet. Can you go back to the stalls? Oh, yeah, give me 1 second. Let me open this sucker up so we can start raking in the cash. So we have an ice cream, or not an ice cream stall. Hello, Tic Tac Melon. We have a fruity ice stall, a fries shop, a popcorn stall, information kiosk, and a bathroom. Oh dear God. Tic Tac Melon has contributed. Oh, the Fry Man? Yeah, we got like poutine. Tic Tac Melon has contributed a total of 5,163 peanuts to Bowser Time Round 3 Challenge. They strike again, bringing us over 75% of the way there. The horrific Fry Man? He is not horrific. He's just happy to be here. We'll just slot him in right there. People gotta eat. This is poutine. Do you want some fries with that? I don't even remember if that's how you spell poutine. We're just going to pretend that it is. Bathroom obviously is called wash your hands. But we are not going to make much money just by this. We are going to need a ride. Spinning Mouse, which we did the lock and key, which the lock and key is too big for this. Not even to mention that you technically need 2 of these for it to be really effective. So we can't have a lock and key. Poutine. on the Ritz. So let's try Little Mouse, which was another one that we designed. Oh, and we designed the not so Little Mouse. That's right. So Little Mouse we can sneak in here, which is good. We just need to find a place to put it. You know what? Right there is perfect. Right above the Twister Sister. Wait, am I on the right level? Oh my gosh. Let's move that down one. Do a little bit of that. Just straight on, that's fine. Open this sucker up. We're going to charge $4. I guess we need to do a test run. People are lining up. Looks like this pristine nature. Look at this pristine nature. Would be a shame if we drove out all the white-tailed deer and bulldozed a lake to put in the Alberta commute. We don't have access to the Alberta commute yet. We can research it. So yeah, this was a custom design that we did. Hopefully people like it. Because this is going to be our big moneymaker. All solid mediums. Ah, now they're lining up. That's right. Get in here. God, the place is packed. 233 guests already. I would love to see how big the Alberta commute is. Like, even if we bought all the land, would we be able to fit it in here? For those who don't know, Alberta commute is the what is one of the custom rides we made last week. Last week, all we did was make custom rides, and it was a lot of fun. I think we all enjoyed it. All right, this is good. I need something back here. The spinny spin. Hold on to your lunch. It's time for the spinny spin. Blue Lightning. Oh yeah, this was the other ride that we designed. God, that's way too big. Because I'm like, I need something behind here. Because like, I need to spread out these guests. They're all too cramped right in the same area. The Alberta commute was the worst ride ever designed. It's absolutely awful. Yes, I forgot to mention, it's a launch coaster that has 0 elevation change and takes longer than the game will record a single ride session to complete. It starts off fast, just like any Alberta commute, but then comes to a grinding, slow crawl. Is there enough room for the crazy caterpillar? That would be a good one to sneak in. Maybe if I got rid of some things. Like, I don't think we really need this slide here. Spiral slide is in the way. I think that the other roller coaster will also be in the way. Oh my gosh, excuse me. We're gonna need some staff, I just realized. Get 3 of these guys, only 1 mechanic for now. I'm also gonna have to figure out the best way to get guests onto this other side. Because like, there's no good path, I guess. Yeah, it's all kind of like really tight in all of this. Oh yeah, everyone's lining up for Lil Mouse. That's good to see. That's such a good spinning emote. I'm sorry I didn't notice that earlier. We could get a haunted house in here. Oh yeah, we need to... We don't want scenery. We don't want transport rides. Hey, it's Alloyd. Good to see you again, my friend. I hope all is well. So what we're going to have to do... I think that this will work. Need to rotate. Okay, yep, that will work. Okay, not owned by Park. That's fine. Because we are going to be purchasing land. Specifically, just to build a path on. So that's here, 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 here. All right. Oh, good, the chairlift. Everyone's going to love the chairlift. Honestly, I just had a crazy idea. If I had a chairlift that went underneath, I wonder if that could work. Land not owned by Park, I know. Okay, we need to buy a bit more land. I know that this is a silly thing to do now, but I'm just looking at my options here. The Hell Lift. Travel deep underground and experience the Hell Lift. All right. Well, there's a customer over here. Welcome. There's nothing to do here. Also, are there trash cans in this park? Not enough. So eventually, and we're just going to take out a loan, a bigger loan, and we're just going to build a big roller coaster over here. Probably purple lightning or blue lightning. I forget what I called it. An underground chairlift? Yes. Yes. What about a big log flume that's exciting and epic? I don't think log flumes can be exciting or epic. Also, I don't have that unlocked. I desperately need a drink stall. Maximum funding. Yeah, there's my hot take for the day. All right, so we are going to max out our loan. Only 20 grand. Yeesh. That's it. I'm going to walk away in a huff, even though I'm not actually mad, just pretending for a bit. I can't believe they're a log flume hater. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal, I swear. So, oh, we made beast mode as well. How big is beast mode? It's actually not that ridiculously big, but pretty big. And then what was the other one? Was son of the beast. You know, that's not insane. for a wooden roller coaster. But instead, we want blue lightning. The pocket change dislodger. That's another good one. But it is so big. So yeah, these are all custom rides that we designed. Okay, that's doable, I think. So let's buy some land, I guess. That's $1,000 right there. 5,000. Yeah, this is going to be really tough. I don't actually know how we're going to be able to do this. I guess we're going to figure it out. Okay, we can fit the blue lightning in there for literally all of our money. This most certainly is not worth it. You know that lake's gonna just fill up with dropped wallets, popcorn, and popcorn kernels. It's going to be swamp made from cotton candy and funnel cake puke. Oh, yeah, I mean, we all know that, but we didn't have to say it. Maybe the pocket change dislodger would have been a better idea for this. I don't know. There we go. Open this sucker up. I'm gonna go $5 for blue lightning. Everyone's gonna love blue lightning. And we're down to $90. Was this a mistake? I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to spend that $90 on some benches, though. That's for sure. A couple extra trash cans. If you build it, they will come. We're gonna have to, find that out here pretty soon. I mean, we've already doubled our money, so that's good. I can drink some more of my coffee. I mean, they are all literally just funneling right in. So I think you might be onto something. We built it, and they are coming. Come. How much is this? $600? A boat hire in here would also be a good idea, I think. Oh, yeah, that's enough space. I was like, can I get a path under there? I think I can. I think I can. Yes, we're going to put, when we can, a boat hire down here. Oh, new attraction, drink stall. There it is. So for now, we can put our funding to nothing. Just for a little bit. All right, we're going to put an entrance and exit. We need a queue. Yeah. Sorry, theme park scientists. You are, this was a very hard decision, but what? No, stop building that. The theme park scientists have to take the month off, just for a little bit. So do you have anything bumper boats? I would prefer bumper boats. More excitement, more nausea, but that's fine. $1.50 for a boat rental. Take your beakers with you. Got the splish splash. If nothing else, this just brings more people over here, which is what we want. This is great. And how this is, so many of these people are getting off this ride and immediately getting back on this ride, which is what you want to see. Oh shoot, Dinky Park. Yeah, and we're already doing good. We have so these are custom rides that we did last Friday. We have Lil Mouse, which is actually a custom ride we did a while ago. And we have the Blue Lightning. Just some simple rides, and it's going pretty well. We've already maxed out our loan. Oh my gosh, I just realized something while this kind of plays out. I need to change our follower count because it is not 61, it's 65. Thank you to all of those who have followed me recently. I really appreciate it. All right, I think this ride needs some music. That growth. Yeah, we're in June of year 1. And I mean, already at 400 guests. Birch is on fire. So, I'm glad that you're here. Because I was saying how I originally did this park when I was a child and not very smart. I did not understand how this worked. How the underground system worked. And so what I did was I bought land over here and manually moved people. I just picked them up and dropped them. And then when they were upset, I would bring them back to the exit. And it worked. I did it. What's our park value? 68,000. Our goal is 100,000, which we are very much on track for. Now that's public transit. Yeah, not my most proud moment. I liked Lumbie's suggestion of making a launch coaster and launching them into the lake. Speaking of which, now that we're 45 minutes in, I would like, first and foremost, if I can do this correctly, a shout out to Big Lumbie, who is trams? Nah. Get here at Dinky Park, we travel by hand of God. Anyways, I would like to give a huge shout out to Big Lumbie, who is not only such a great friend. Oh, these losers are already stuck. Who's not only such a great friend, but also a extremely entertaining plant daemon, who's been having a lot of fun with Windows 95 lately. That's just been a joy to watch. More shout outs to come later. I knew I couldn't trust these fools. Oh dear God, what happened? Did we? Oh. It was just the notification for the Bowser Time round 3. That which we hit 10K for. 87%. That is crazy, gang. You're doing it. You're really doing it. Toon Pirate went to the concession stand and got my personal favorite, some walnuts. Enjoyed the snack and the show. I am a big walnut lover. I know I'm a little weird and this is going to be a hot take, but I actually prefer them raw. I love raw walnuts or freshly roasted walnuts would be my second choice. Like they're still warm, right out, like freshly roasted. All right, do I have like the water spouts? I do. That's great. We're gonna plop some of these down. Just to make our lake a little... Walnuts are great. They look like tiny brains. They sure do. It's really funny because there was a really old candy made by Necco, the New England Candy Company, which used to be the oldest candy company in the world, but they went out of business and then someone bought them, so I don't count it anymore. But Necco would make this little candy called Squirrel Nut Zippers, which were like toffee and little bits of walnut in it. And it was really good, but everyone was like, why are they called Squirrel Nut Zippers? And I remember one customer saying that they were called that because it looked like walnuts looked like squirrel brains. And so it was like a squirrel getting hit by a car or something. And I was like, I'm pretty sure that's not why they're called that, my guy. I really didn't like that customer. Anyways, walnuts are great. Squirrels are incredible. Only positive thoughts here at Dinky Park. Ferris wheel 1 has broken down. How am I not surprised it's a Ferris wheel? The unnamed Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel from hell. I despise the Ferris wheel. How many of these people are thinking, I want to get off this ride? Nobody. No one has any thoughts. Interesting. Normally with the Ferris wheel, everyone's like, I'm sick of it. It takes forever. It sounds like something out of Bon Bon Land. They're a Danish company that made candy with gross names. Yep, that's the... Yep. Oh, you know what we should do? In honor of my misreading, I think that was 2 weeks ago now. This is now Clown 9. I wonder how easily I can pull up that thing. Stand by. Bingo. I have gotten back. Moxie's here! Wait, did I still misspell Clown 9? No. Here is a YouTube video that I made. It is a clip of our Clown 9 experience with Animal Crossing. And speaking of Animal Crossing, we got, when ads do eventually come back, I do have that new BRB that I've only been able to show off once. So I'm very excited that I get to show off the new BRB again. In the meantime, now that it's been a little bit, a huge shout out as well to another good friend of mine, Bear Glyph. One of the most talented artist, musician, and just friend in general that I've ever seen, internet or elsewise. If their music and art doesn't draw you in, then just the vibes alone will be more than enough. We're gonna drop a drink stall in. And we're gonna name this after my favorite soda of all time in the northern state of Maine. I almost said Maine soda. Moxie Cola, also named after my best person. How come you're surrounded by so many cool and talented people? That's easy. And this is a rare case, so everyone listen closely. It is because I am also cool and amazing. And I feel like you fill the world with what you want to see. And I don't know where I'm really going with this. All I'm saying is it's good to also appreciate and self-love. It's not something I do enough, and I wouldn't do it at all if it wasn't for all of these amazing people that have been such a huge and incredible support in my life. Thank you. To the bottom of my heart, thank you. The skunk has spoken. I read that as Peach. Moxie was like, Peach! Also, now this is Donkey Park. It will change later. Peach! Speaking about Peach, I do have another clip uploaded to YouTube. And by the way, I'm going to also just flex a little here. I add stuff to my clips when I upload them to YouTube. I do recommend checking it out. They are not the shorts are just exactly as you see them on Twitch. I don't care about YouTube shorts. They are the bane of my existence as far as I'm concerned. But the videos, I add a little extra. Oh, ads incoming. Well, that's all right, because I think we're at a good point. I've talked too much about myself. And the carousel broke down. You know what? That's a great sign. We are going to... I'm not going to let this play out because this is such a short scenario. The apocalypse is here. Instead, ads are about to start. Yes, I know. That's why I'm going to find OBS. And we are going to go to our new BRB screen. I just need to change one quick thing. There we go. nice and cozy. Good for a Friday morning, even though the majority of you, it is either afternoon or evening. Toon Pirate, I'm looking at you. One last thing I'll say before ads is, oh yes, cozy. But wait, there's more. I could not have timed that out more perfectly. Yeah, it's okay. 8:26. That's not too bad, but it is. That would be what I consider evening. Anyways, one last thing I would like to add before I take my BRB is that speaking of like things I'm working on, like this BRB screen, I am also working on both a trailer for the channel, which I'm debating on whether to do live on stream or not. And then finally, I am working on credits for the end of the trailer. Speaking, Toon Pirate, you said how I surround myself with all these wonderful people. I want that to be recognized, and you are absolutely in that short list of remarkable people that I surround myself with. So yeah, I guess you're just going to have to wait and see until the credits come out. Until then, I'm running ads. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Get up, stretch, drink some water. You know what to do. And we're back. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your ads. I hope they were better than the ads I just got. I literally am over here like, we live in a dystopian society. I got an ad for canned oxygen. And at first I'm thinking like, is this one of those things where it's like, oh, for high altitude, high elevation, canned oxygen. And they did mention that, but the majority of it was like, think clear, get mental clarity. Huff this oxygen. It was things like, yes, Illumination the Lorax was supposed to be a prophecy. Yes, like the joke from Spaceballs. Yes, it was literally that. It was like, shows like people working out, like, recover quicker. And then it shows like a dude in a business suit at a desk and like, get mental clarity. And he's just like, huffing oxygen. Absolutely baffling. Oh my goodness. I don't know even what to say. And it was being pitched by the one bald guy from Shark Tank. I guess they're all bald. I don't know. one of the dudes from Shark Tank. And you thought the oxygen bars in Vegas were bad. Yeah, those are such a freaking ripoff. Oh no! Anyways, let's head on back to the living room, shall we? There we go. I was like, I clicked it. Why didn't it work? Oh, it's because you weren't on the window. So yeah. And here I was going to say something about like, yeah, I got an ad for like the Superman movie and, other things like that. But no, none of those matter when, when there's things like, you know what I'm trying to say. I want to try to put this, maybe if I rotate. Well, now that's not facing the right way. Just some floating statues. You could say that ad really took the air out of the room. That's a plus 2. Oh, right. WASD doesn't work. We got an award for the tidiest park in the country. Even though our park is full of weeds. That's fine. It adds to the atmosphere. I don't really know, like, what to do. Obviously, make more money so I can buy more land. Like, our park value is, like, steadying out, dropping a little, which is less than ideal. But, like, we can't do much until we get more moolah. Oh, wait, we need to research more, actually. Gentle rides, thrill rides, not shops and stalls. Maximum funding. Maximum. Oh, I could do a haunted house. Could do like a house on the hill situation. Although that's like really high up there. I got a plan. Bert, you always have a plan. That's right. That's right, other me. I do always have a plan. I'm not losing it. You're losing it. I can't tell where this is lined up. Bring back the scientists! Give them some rubber bands and coat hangers and let them invent new rides! Excuse you, you need some duct tape as well? Oh, that's a problem. I did not realize I was right up against there. Well, fine. Can I delete that path? Oh, I remember what my plan was. Right as rain. I guess it kind of depends on this, right? There we go. House on Haunted Hill is open for business. RollerCoaster Tycoon is the shortest pathway to an altered mental state. Wait, what? Why is that? Sorry if I am confuzzled. Can I change? I don't want haunted house mode. Needs to be house flipped. Yes. Oh, you talking to yourself and such. Right. Right as rain. How big is Son of the Beast? Not that much bigger than we already have, although very much in the way. What about the other one we designed? Beast Mode. Beast Mode is much bigger. I mean, you gotta talk to yourself during RollerCoaster Tycoon. It's part of the process. Dang, people are lining up for House on Haunted Hill. House on Haunted Hill was great. It's too crowded here. Well, I need the tiny mouse, the crazy mouse coaster. That would be ideal. Or go-karts would be pretty good. Bumper cars would be awesome. Let's see what these scientists come up with. Maximum funding. Everything has a pretty strong lineup. It is super crowded here, which is why like building over here is important. Might be time. Another handyman, another mechanic. Let's see what else our guests are thinking. I already got a part map. I feel sick. It's too crowded here. I want to go on something more thrilling. Not thirsty. Blue Lightning was great. Everything feels pretty good. Cloud 9 is a really good value. That's what I like to see. Because then I could hike up the price. 50 cents. But yeah, Wooden Mouse would be a great choice. Just because that's a really tiny ride. I just don't know what to do until then. I guess I should have kept researching. Looping coaster. No, that's not what I want. I would want the shuttle looping coaster. September 1st. That's coming soon. And I did have to stop funding because we literally ran out of money. I don't think we did any custom rides for the looping coaster. That's unfortunate. But yeah, you want to talk about streams where I talk to myself. House Flipper streams are a really good one. We discovered the loop, Scientists 2. Right on cue. Oh, we know this is the shuttle loop, which has the Alberta commute. Huh. Somehow it's smaller than I remember. Oh, we're in business now, Mario. But for real. What all did we come up with? We came up with these silly straws, right and left. I feel like we came up with another one, right? Rattlesnake, rattlesnake. Oh yeah, the super loop. Did we not? I could have sworn that we came up with another ride. How big are our straws? I could easily fit one straw in here. But they're only good if you double them up. This might be we build a custom ride situation. But I feel like in order to do that, we are going to need to purchase more land. This is an investment, folks. Man, speaking about awful ads, I got an ad recently about like how to get more out of your land like your property management. And I'm like, why am I getting this ad? Get out of my park, woodland creatures. Yeah, I'm sad there's no ducks. Normally there's ducks in these parks. Okay, we could easily do the silly straws here, I think. So if that's right on the water, smoke on the water. Let me guess. Blue lightning is in the way. All right, we're going to have to just do custom then. Unless... Where was the super loop? Was this the one that was, like, breaking people's necks? You know what? We're just going to build a custom one. How dare I not consider just doing this? 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Little Mouth broke down. This is an atrocity. Dang it. I was worried about that. I know I need an entrance. Really? Fine, I'll put it over here for now, but it's only temporary. So this is like a light silly straw. No, this is a launch coaster. I don't need... Oh, that's why. Without passing station? Oh, you know what this actually does need? This needs an on-ride photo section. We're going to need more speed than that. Crank it up. Medium, high, medium. That's not too bad. And especially... Just got to terraform a little. This is not very clean terraforming, I'm aware, but it will have to do. Oh, I did not want to go underground. So that was $3,000. We're making a elevator? We kind of have... I guess we don't have an elevator now that I think about it. Instead, we're going to actually just make another one of these roller coasters. Pretty much exactly the same. Oh, no. Suspended swinging coaster. I forget if we made a version of that or not. Oops. On-ride photo section. It was 82, right? I'm completely ignoring all of these notifications. Yes, it was 82. Blue lightning, why you gotta be in the way like this? This is going to actually make pathing a little difficult. But I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out together. Clown 9 is broken down. Am I even going to be able to? Yes, I am. Awesome. Okay, we got a path there. We got a path to the other one. Now we got, awesome. Open sesame. Synchronize. I zoomed out too much. And we are charging, oops, $5. Come and get it. $2 for a photo seems fine. High, medium. Well, yes. So them being synchronized brought the excitement up to high, which is really good. We're enduring some clown strife. And I have a really good naming idea for these. We have Truth or Dare. That's excellent. That really is swell as far as I'm concerned. Nice. And a good use of space. Like, we're really tight, so these have good use of verticality. They don't have to loop around. And we don't have to launch people into the lake. Oh, yeah. We are bringing in the dough now. Holy cow. Let's look at some financial stuff. Ride construction. So yeah, they're about $2,000 each. And I mean, they're already making, you know, total profit 500, estimated 8,500 an hour. That's incredible. A good way to end out year one. We are at October 25th, the very end of year one. Synchronized and neat. That's the way we like it. And this has a really good like throughput. Customers 1,700 per hour. Nearly 1,800. It's going to be curious to see which ride is more popular. I'm guessing Dare, just because it's quicker to get to. Oh, look at all that. We've already pretty much made all of that money back. Not the buying the land, but the ride itself. That's incredible. I also want to see 160. Whoa, that's weekly profit. $123,000 of park value. So we have made it. We just need to hold on to this for a year. Challenging? Possibly. I'm surprised it hasn't rained yet. Lil Mouse broke down. That's sad. We like Lil Mouse. Where is responding? God, these guys go so slow. Oh, he was on the other side? No, we're not going to have that. Steeplechase. Okay, forget that. We got... Oh yeah, we also got a suspended swinging coaster. Which these are all stupid big. Okay, I guess not stupid big, but pretty big. But we did make a gentle ride of Steeplechase. Steeplechase is famously one that I absolutely hate. But I made a tiny ride called Shooting the Rodeo. If you know, you know. I would love to put it right here. Too high for supports. Yeah, that figures. All right, back to hating Steeplechase. Resume the hatred. Surely I can't, like, plop it in here somewhere, right? No. I just like checking to see if there's just one spot where everything lines up. Really? There? Can I rotate that? Oh. Oh, look at how the loop, or the first, I don't know if that's the first turn or what, but how it goes right underneath the two rides, the Truth or Dare. That's actually kind of sick. It's going to be kind of hard to build paths for, but we're doing it. Oh. Guests are complaining about the disgusting state of your paths. Check where handyman, I can't read this red, are and consider organizing them better. I'll do that in but a moment. First things first, we gotta shoot the rodeo. Pew pew. That is just like that? Yeah, it's just like that. Oh, that's such a bummer. Land not owned by Park. Did I buy the land incorrectly? The paths are clogged with popcorn kernels and funnel cakes. This is a sad day indeed. Oh no, I don't want underground. I want see-through vegetation. Oh, I did buy this incorrectly. All right, well, that's an easy fix. Oops. Well, this is less than an easy fix. But that's okay. I kind of wanted to buy one more row anyways. I guess that's as far as I can go. There we go. Something like that. Now, how do we get this back to the main path? Oh, hey, there's ducks. We found the ducks. It is a glorious day. There it is. This is such an ugly park. This is... jeepers. Let's do it. Okay, good. It's doing a test result. Oh yeah, that's right. We had it dip down first. That's so cool. Carousel has broken down. Very sad, but we'll live. Quack, quack, quack. People aren't going to ride it yet, but they will soon. We also need to put a bunch of, benches on these paths. Ooh, this guy's brave enough to go. I cannot believe how well this is going. Last Friday when we just like looked at this park, I was like, we're screwed. There's no way I can do anything at this park. All right, solid mediums all around, fine by me. But yeah, we ended up making something pretty swell. Just drop that there, I suppose. We need benches. And we need trash cans. And you thought you'd only be able to fit a small mouse ride. Yeah. Yeah, this ended up much better than I anticipated. Uh-oh. There's the rain I predicted. About time it got here. It was making me look bad. It was making me look like a weatherman or something. Holy cow, look at this line already. Oh no. Oh my gosh, Ari, I'm so sorry. I accidentally had random color on. Oh my god, wooden mouse. Heck yes. We're not going to be able to make Mouse Mountain. Because you need 2 of these. And that's crazy. But also, we're going to change our research. Shops and stalls. No more roller coasters. Crazy Vold, Cheesy Mouse. Mouse Tower. Surely I can fit a Cheesy Mouse in here. Somewhere. Maybe not. The supports for these things are really, like, low. But our finest minds in the research of carnival foods and drinks. I really wish that there was other drink stalls. That is one thing that's a bummer about the original RollerCoaster Tycoon, is that there's just the one drink stall. I'm just quote-unquote mousing over to see if this will fit anywhere. Probably not because of supports. We could buy a ton more land, but honestly, I think we're good for now. What I'm really hoping for is balloon stall. Quack, quack, quack. Also, I'm really surprised that no one has tried expelling me today. Oh yeah, I was going to hire some more guys. It is super crowded, but you know what? Oh, you're saving your peanuts for a great cause. You know, that's fair enough. That is very fair. Wish I could zoom in more. Let's go left ear. I love that they let me do that. That makes my heart sing. All right, we're already in April of year 2. How's our financial situation going? Yeah, we've never broken even. Here's our big purchase when we put in Blue Lightning and bought all that land. And we haven't even been able to get, like, close to recovering that. But that's fine. Park value. Oh, whoa. When did it drop so hard? What? It peaked at 150 and then just tanked. Let's see what the guests are thinking. They're all running out of cash. Curse you! Feeling sick. Already got a park map. It's too crowded here. Not thirsty. Cloud9 was great. Want to go on something more thrilling. Moxie Cola is a really good value. Oh, shooting the rodeo. I forgot to bring the price up on that. This is a $4 ride. Oh. No. Oh, no. Not again. Oh god, it's filling up. Round 3. Evil meowing. Oh, no dear. Oh dear indeed. Well, it looks like we are going to have to put a hold on RollerCoaster Tycoon. Oh man. And I'm going to have to take a BRB. Hey, there it is. Get that the right size. And we're going to be loading Dinky Park. There I go trying to use WASD. So this is our extremely tiny park where we were only able to fit one additional ride in, Lil Mouse. But we bought some land across the way, and we've expanded quite a bit. Hey, man, it's going to be a hot week next week. You are roasting at your place. I am sorry to hear that. We are looking like we're getting some rain over the weekend, which will help cool things down. But it is pretty warm here as well. Hang on, I need to find another duck. Also, it is very good to see you, Raging Gym Rat, or just Gym Rat. We got some bumper cars. Everyone's favorite. There I go using Wazda again. Wazda doesn't work. Lil Mouse broke down. That's so sad. And we're going to go right for the corner here. Although, why is that not looking correct? Oh, that's why. Can I not buy that land? There you go. Oops. Well, I guess we're finishing off this row. Whatever. Bumper cars is exactly what this place needs. More bopping tunes for one. Can I see? No, not underground. I need to see height of paths 8, and goal is 5. There we go. Maybe red and white? $2 for bumper cars. Man, the adrenaline from that football game is still absolutely pumping through me. Crash course. What were those? Big Boat has broken down, and Truth has broken down. So just to recap, we have Truth and Dare, our 2 shuttle loops here. We have Blue Lightning, which is another custom ride. Shooting the Rodeo, another custom ride. All these are pretty darn popular. And our park value is starting to recover by the looks of it. We had a big dip, and I really don't know why. One thing it might be time for is some refurbishing. No, I mean, 84 is not that bad. Let's see what these other guys are looking like. 77. Let's do it this way. It'll be a little quicker. Reliability. What's our lowest reliability? Clown 9, Carousel. Those are easy enough. Though no one wants to really ride Clown 9, I should say. But maybe after a refresh. Purple Peril. All of our roller coasters are actually doing really good. I guess that this is a shorter scenario, so it's not really something we have to worry about too much. Oh, we need a balloon stand. Any suggestions on the color of our balloons for the balloon stand? I will accept the first color I see. We don't have a balloon stand. Once we get a balloon stand, do you have any suggestions? Do I have any coffee left? I do have a little coffee left. I love that most of this Lil Mouse ride, you have to do backwards. Like, this is forwards, and then the rest of it from here is backwards. Until the very end. You know, I think... Not shooting the rodeo. We want Blue Lightning. Let's get some marketing going. Really drive people in here. It would be good to get a path that goes like this way around the park as well. Maybe I could start working on that. Although I kind of would want a ride to inspire that. Oh, look at all these people. They're all pouring in. How much land over here can I buy? Oh, balloon stall. Ooh, not a lot, actually. We were kind of at the edge over here. So that's 10. I think. Let's rotate. Oh no, that is 9. That's 1,000. That's not too bad. Okay, I need to see underwater? Yeah. So we got nice space over here for something. Let's see what our options are. Son of the Son of the Beast is too big, right? And probably Beast Mode as well. Yeah. Nasty little fella. Ooh. I could sneak this guy in. I think. Why you gotta be so freaking high up there? I mean, it's because of blue lightning, I know that, but... Pendulation. Lumbee, do you have any suggestions on balloon color, by the way? I can't believe I'm actually going to say this, but I kind of want another roller coaster. I want just like a little small... Oh, wait. I know what kind of roller coaster I can put in here. Not that. Not the Alberta Commute, as shocking as that is. Oh, did I not do a second one of these? Huh. I really did. Crazy Caterpillar is a classic. It does fit really nicely in there. Wait. What was that last one? Oh. The Swifter. The Swiffer. The Thwiffer. Doesn't want to really fit. Except for right in the air. You know what? That's... Oh, we need $9,000. Yikes. Okay. Well, that's fine. We'll hit that pretty quickly. I guess we did just spend... How much on marketing? That's 4,000 on land purchasing and 6,000 on... So yeah, we spent $10,000 for really no reason. Less than ideal. Can I hit 1,000 guests? They're all going to be so angry. We're just going to spin this around. Just to give some room to folks. think I could just go perfectly, like, through all of this. No, I can't. It was close, though. There we go. Now we have a nice path for other people to take. We just need to put some rides over here. Cheshire Cat for car ride? No! That's awful. Alright, well, since no one can decide on a color, our balloon stall is just going to be random. And that's final. I don't even know what to call this thing. Again, after the thrill of our other experiences today, after Bowser time, it is hard to refocus. So, all that going on. We're at 6,000 now. Slowly coming back. We needed 9,000 for this ride. There's pretty much nothing else that we could build. The Swither. Man, people are already letting go of their balloons. Oh, this just fits so perfectly here. Come on, gang. 3,000 more dollars. You can do it. Let's look at some statistics while we're at it. Look at the compact size. Or look at this compact theme park. Pocket size. Yeah. Our most popular rides are Lil Mouse and Blue Lightning and Dare. Truth is right behind. I'm not surprised by that. Oh, Blue Lightning broke down. That's less than ideal. Truth is our most popular, with Dare right behind. And then Blue Lightning right behind that. Lil Mouse way down on the list. But Blue Lightning's also the most ridden ride. What has the slowest Splish Splash? Has the least customers per hour? That makes sense. Along with the carousel. Age doesn't really matter. Income, running cost. What's our most expensive ride? Truth and Dare are tied. That makes sense. They're the same ride. What about queue time? 5 minutes for the Ferris Wheel of Hell. Downtime. Guest favorite. What's... Blue Lightning easily the guest favorite. Truth right behind. Dare way down on the list. I'm actually very surprised by that. Big Boat right over here. The Swinging Ship is somehow number 3. That is shocking to me. Interesting. So Truth is more exciting, Dare is more exciting, but Truth is more intense, with an intensity rating of 666. The Devil of the Beast. Everyone is saying it's too crowded here. I am not surprised. Go somewhere else. Because everyone else is saying that they're running out of cash, or that they're feeling sick. Hey, if you're running out of cash, you know, you've had your fun at Dinky Park. At Donkey Park. I need to come up with a better name. I guess Pocket Park is pretty good. Truth has broken down. That's very unfortunate. Pocket Peril. Yes, buy more balloons. 9,000. And we're at 850 guests. That's freaking madness. Where did this fit? Right here? And like only right there? 9,679 is our goal. And that does come with paths, which are nice. It's nice to have. Come on, baby. Bam! There it is. Now, can we get height of paths? That's a 2. Can we get see-through vegetation? And rides. There we go. Open sesame. We'll do a test run for one. Price $2, but we'll bring that up. Oh, stand-up roller coaster. Oh man, I don't have any ones for these either. The mummy's curse. Return the slab or face the curse. I could sneak this into 11,000. Eesh. It would fit really nicely there if I'm being quite honest. Return the slab. Oh my god. 2 people. I cannot afford. You have 90 cents. Go home, Bready H. You're hungry and you can't afford any food. Bro, go home. Okay, actually don't go over there. It's too crowded over there. TikTok Melon went to the concession stand and got some peppermint tea. Finally, something reasonable for you. Guests are complaining about the disgusting state of your paths. Are they? Yeah, I suppose they are. But we did get an award for the safest park in the country. Very cool. You know, we can do another couple. Certainly better than ketchup or melting butter or packing peanuts. I would have to agree. Yeah, you've had a nasty strain of bad luck, but I'm glad it turned around for you. So this is good. This is bringing the crowd over this way more, which is what we want. It is August 4th of year 2, and this does end at the end of October, year 3. God, what a thrill. Like, this coaster freaking rocks. It's a bummer that I didn't design it. What are the ratings for this? All high across the board. Interesting. If I can get that one last ride in here, I doubt I'll be able to get $11,000 in such a short amount of time, but you never know. And that is the end of my coffee. Back to water. Park rating is at 950. Guests at 890. I want to see that hit 1,000. I don't know if it actually will, but I really want it to. A lot of people are leaving, but a lot of people are coming in. Let's check on some of these folks. Nothing. These are thoughtless drones about to enter the best park in the Polly Pockets universe. You know, my sister had Polly Pockets. I thought they were pretty cool. That's really all I have to say about that. Polly Pockets, pretty neat. We're at $4,000 and nearly 900 guests. Our park value is $166,000. We really brought it up with that last ride. The highest it's ever been. Let's see if we can keep it that high. I kind of want to like max out all of these to push us over to 1,000. This park should not hold 1,000 people, but by gum, we're doing it. Quack, quack, quack. Perfectly synced up. The truth and dare. The Swither is actually being pretty popular as well, which is good to see. $6,000 at the end of August, not nearly the end. I'm still in like I need to announce things for the Bowser time. I think we can just take a bit of a breather. A little bit too much adrenaline. Ooh, bobsled coaster. Mini bob. How many are we talking? Not many. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess it could be many enough. Yo, Cloned Kitty, welcome, and thank you very much for the follow. I will update. I am lame, and I do manually update these. I don't know why the music didn't go off, but... no, they're not supposed to be silent. But did it show up at least? It did, but it was just text. Oh, that's super weird. Because this is what it should have looked like. Where's OBS? Either way, I do really appreciate the follow. Have to leave for work soon, but wanted to drop a follow for later. Well, thank you very much. We are currently working towards a goal of 75 followers, where I will make the chapter 2 of a little comic I'm working on called The Adventures of Twigs. But it's always nice. It's nice to see you. Thank you for stopping by. You love RollerCoaster Tycoon? Well, we play RollerCoaster Tycoon every Friday, or possibly every other Friday. It kind of changes, but Fridays are our RollerCoaster Tycoon day. And last Friday, all we did for 3 hours was make custom rides, and I have a feeling like that's what next Friday is going to be as well. So feel free to stop by. We also do fun things like House Flipper and UFO 50, a whole lot of different things. Switch back to there. Yeah, I grew up playing RollerCoaster Tycoon. It is a big favorite of mine. All right, we've now entered September. $954 guests. Can we hit 1,000? You know what? I'm doing it. I was going to build that other ride, but I really want to see. Let's go with Truth. Free food or drink. Free poutine for 4 weeks. There's already free entry to the park. And the new ride can be free. There. Let's see that hit over 1,000 guests for this Dinky pocket park. That's what we called it. This is so insanely crowded. I will say this is a heck of a lot easier than how I did it as a kid, where I just drug, like I just picked up and dropped the guests to the other part of the map. This is a lot easier than that. All right, there's a handy guy just for that area. This seems to be our dirtiest area. In fact, we're also going to... have a handy guy for this other half as well. There you go, buddy. Splish Splash is broken down. Well, that's too bad. How does Splish Splash break down? Actually, I'm curious. What's the cause? Vehicle malfunction. Oh, okay, I guess that's fair enough. Try to find some places. Put some more benches, more trash cans. This is so insanely overpopulated. Like, this one stretch is ridiculous. In fact, what I'm going to do, we're going to break this up a little bit now. Ooh, corkscrew roller coaster. I don't think I have any custom designs for that one either. Very strange. Ads incoming. Yikes. Well, we can snooze those ads. All right, now we need to buy some land. Okay. Now where are we at? Oh man, there's too much stuff going on here. Snooze ads. We're so close to the end of the stream. I need like invisible everything. Okay, there we are. Oh, whoops. I need to go back to this. All right. Is that too high? Oh, no, that's not high enough. There we go. Finally. There might be someone trapped underground, but I'm sure they'll figure it out. And we have hit over 1,000 guests in Dinky Park. Figuring out some lunch plans right now. There we go. Sorry about that. You know, I think we might still be able to build that one roller coaster too. That would be such a cool way to end things off. What was that? That was this. That was the mini bob. Oops. And where did that fit? I mean, it was back here somewhere. Right here. 7,000. Perfect. Sold. Oh, perfect. Normally I do customize all my rides, but we decided to do something a little different this time. And $2 is fine. I'm not too worried about this time. It is pretty much the end. October 13th. 1,100 guests for Dinky Park. Our park rating has taken a pretty big hit, probably because it's way overcrowded. I'm guessing that's what everyone's saying. 100%, 10% of everyone is like, it's too crowded. But that's okay. They can get over it. The rain really stinks. Mid-October rain, that is so unfortunate. Ads incoming yet again. We will snooze them yet again. Because we just got a little bit longer. All right, all the advertising campaigns has finished. That's fine. No one's going to want to ride this in the rain. Everyone's buying the umbrellas. I'm glad we went with purple. Purple umbrellas look sweet. $1,100 guests. How high can we make it go? Nearly empty shuttle loops. Because of the rain. The stinking rain. Now people are going for it. Carousel broke down. That's fine. Two people get to ride this. Oh no, there's some people in the back. Vertical drop coaster. There are so many cool coasters for this place. Whoa, the heck? That's crazy. It's so narrow. Mini Bob kind of stinks. What is the... Oh, my kazoo's bouncing around. What's the rating for this? High? Oh, man. Well, I guess the people really like Mini Bob. October 25th, we are at the home stretch. Of this genuinely awful looking park because of how much things are stacked. Like, if getting rid of this, I think would actually improve the look a lot. But we've come a long way. And it's been a lot of fun. October 27th. $1,200 guests and growing, although our popularity is just tanking at this point. We have reached 171,000, which is really cool to see, of a park rating. And our goal again is just 100,000 for this insanely small park, which seemed like an impossible challenge, but one that we rose to. Everyone's eating their fries. And there it is. Enter name for this into scenario. Another victory for Birch. Oh, look at all these colorful balloons. Okay, I kind of love the random balloon colors, actually. This is so cool. Whoa! That's so many. Get to our victory lap. Over here, there's a whole bunch. By the hand of God. Pop these balloons. Kind of just want these all to pop on their own. Surely they must soon. Double speed. Most satisfying. Save game. And that concludes today's stream. I'm going to go straight. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to go straight to the thanks for watching. And I hope you all have a wonderful afternoon. Ho hi. Hi ho. Are we ending? Yes, we are ending. I think that sounds like a swell idea, Lumpy. Who do you have in mind? Let me just see who's on my docket. Ari's live. And Ari was here earlier giving us some love. But I am up for suggestions. And I love meeting new folks. The Broasaur? Let me take a look. Ooh, doing some sick pixel art. You know what? That sounds swell. They've been live for 4 hours. Holy cow. I mean, I guess we've been live for however long. Boom. We are raiding. Here is my raid message. Oh, come on. I need to copy my own raid message, please. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This has been a lot of fun and a great stream. Good to be back in the saddle. I do not know what Monday is going to bring, but I hope it is a good one for you. Until then, remember to be your most authentic selves, and I will see you next time. All right. Birch Cat out. Bye-bye.